Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We've already gotten the day kind of started here. I had to wake up a little earlier, just got a haircut, as you guys can see. And now we're gonna make our way down to the HONDATA event. So, like I said before, I do not know what to expect here. I am extremely excited. I can't wait to not only get this part of the build done, right? This is one of the bigger pieces, and usually you have to send this thing out. So for HONDATA to do an event where they're kind of going cross country and, you know, hitting all these different states, I think is phenomenal. We're gonna head that way now. I'm gonna record as much as I can, as I told you guys in the past, right, about this whole process and what kind of goes down, what it entails, and then we'll see how many enthusiasts are there too. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a pretty decent turnout, but you're gonna see nothing but FK8s, FL5s, and for me personally, I haven't seen a lot of DE5 Integras in Chicago. So I'm looking to see who comes out, whether from Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, any neighboring states, but then also anybody here that's local as well. And to the people that have already reached out to me via Facebook or commented on YouTube, well, thank you. 1, 2, I look forward to meeting you guys in person. Should be a great event. It's a beautiful day today. Let's head that way now and just get the show on the road. So here's the setup, guys. Here's the van that does all the unlocking for you, and one of the gentlemen right now is gonna pull up his car. Ooh, it's Acura ITS. But you just put it up and then they kind of do all the work for you, which is nice. But there's a nice little crowd here. It's the first time I see so many ITSs in one spot, which is pretty cool. But once they get ready for my car, I'll pull it up and show you guys what they're gonna do. There it is. So, car finally got put on. They're about to start jailbreaking it, or through that whole process, right? Now, this is literally an attack of all the cicadas because they keep landing on me. They're super gross. I hate bugs. But for this unlocking, it's all worth it, right? But here, I'm gonna show you guys what they're doing. I just paid as well, I guess in advance, right? So if you had already purchased a Flash Pro and you wanted just to get it unlocked, well then the $50 that you paid towards this event, that gets discounted from the overall price of just the unlocking fee. And then if you hadn't purchased the Flash Pro, where you purchased the Flash Pro here, they also unlock it and then you were discounted 20%. So it kind of works out, right? So at the end of it, you're really just paying the Flash Pro, like purchase price, and you get the unlocking fee basically for free with the 20% discount. But there's really nothing to it here. I'll show you guys really quick. Obviously, you guys are very familiar with this bump or this whole engine bay, but they're literally just hooking up on their side and they go through their motions and unlock it. And that's really it. And from everything that I've seen, literally 10-minute process. So they unlock it here, then I go on the other side behind me over there if you guys can't see, and that's where they'll flash it. And then after it's flashed, I do a test drive, see if everything's working fine, go from there. All right, so we'll pick it back up here when they're done and they're about to go through the flashing process, okay? All right, guys, so it's pretty simple. Literally, we connect the Flash Pro into the unit. I'll show you right here. You'll be able to see it right there, already plugged in. He had already uploaded what he needed to on the laptop side. Very subtle amount of questions I filled out so they could register the Flash Pro to me. And then on the other side of that, they just had some modifications I had on the car for, you know, HONDATA's base map tune. That'll get me through kind of until we get on the dyno. But I selected stage 1 for like pops and bangs and burbles. Stage 2 apparently is kind of obnoxious, and not really sure if I want to go that route just yet. But at least we can do this at home on our own time, right? But other than that, you wait 10 minutes, and then once there's a red and a green light, once the red light disappears, then this thing's good to go. And so I go on a test drive, we'll see how it works out. Then we'll do a review for you guys. But it's really, really straightforward process here. Super simple. I'm glad they came out. But like I said, literally been fighting prehistoric bugs all day, and they've been all over me. I just want to get out of here. I want to go back to the city where there ain't no bugs, but we'll wait till this is done and we'll see what happens, all right? Right before I left, RV6 pulls up with their new turbo setup, which apparently is good for 576 horsepower. I want it now. Do I need it? No, but let's see. Almost, yeah. 20. Good for about 5-7. As planned, like I told you guys, after the event and we got the ECU unlocked, I did mention last week that I was gonna throw on the rear emblem. Now, the good thing about the emblem is that from what I've seen, it's not difficult by any stretch, right? But let's always do this, right? We don't want to jinx ourselves, but it seems pretty straightforward. I have some nylon to remove the actual like tape that it has on the back of it that is connected to the body of the car. And then it comes with these instructions. So I can show you guys this real quick. Here are the instructions that they come with. So the first thing it recommends is that you put the tape on, or that you remove the tape, and that's where you use the nylon to kind of wedge it through, and then it lets you pry it off. So we're gonna go through all of these very simple steps. From what I see, there's only 10 of them, total of 10 steps. After these 10 steps are done, we'll get rid of this horrible looking badge. And if you guys here, watch, look. I mean, that is terrible looking. And if you compare that to what it looks like in the front, I'll go right now to the front so you guys can see it. I mean, look, it's a vast difference. Looks way better like this, and then obviously with the Type-S removed from the front, just the A is there. And I gotta clean this car because I've been driving a lot for work. It's extremely dirty. But we're gonna mimic what we have in the front here in the back, so that way we kind of get that clean, super nice aesthetic here. I think I'm gonna leave that badge on. I'm still waiting on the black ones to come in, but I think that'd be the only one I replace black, and then I completely debadge the fenders. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I've been hit or miss with the fenders, but I think I'm gonna go through with getting rid of them. So you guys tell me, should I keep it on the fenders? Should I take them off? It looks way cleaner without them on and just one on the back. I don't need it overly advertised that it's a Type-S. I think you can tell by the triple exhaust and the way the rear bumper is set up, especially with the wide body on it. So I'll let you guys kind of hone in on that one, but I'm gonna get started on this guy and let's see how easy, medium, or difficult this thing turns out to be, all right? So it says here, I guess I can show you on the instructions. It says, do not damage the tailgate removing the base with the nylon string. And then it also says, make sure to thoroughly remove the adhesive tape from the tailgate. So it shows you where the adhesive tape is on the tailgate, which it says on the bottom right, bottom left, top left. So here, and here is where it's concentrated at. So we'll take the nylon and we'll remove it. All right, so this part of the process is pretty straightforward. You guys see, once you take off the badge, you're gonna see these two clips. The kit comes with its own two clips to reinsert, but those two have to get removed first. So I wanted to show that to you guys, so that way you guys knew what I was doing. And I just think I was doing something super random here, but I don't know if these are gonna let me get in. Oh shoot, that's not good. Now it's in there. No. Oh, that's gonna, now they're lodged inside, which is not good either. Oh man. I like how they push in easy, but they don't want to come out easy. Now that we got the clips stuck inside of here, we got to take these parts out. So we got to literally, you guys can see this, we're gonna break this off in its entirety, and that'll give us a leeway to remove the badge itself. And then once the badge is removed, there's new clips in the kit here that I'll show you guys. And then obviously I have new clips for this. The new ones, or the old ones, are lost forever now on the inside of the Acura. Here's what the new clips on the kit look like. So if you can see that, which I hope you can. Let me see, did I get it closer? Yeah. So these are the new clips that'll go into the bumper or into the actual trunk. And these are the clips that'll hold down the new badge. Plus with some adhesive that they provide you, but stupid clip got locked in there now. Now I'm screwed. Now, they're both broken, as you guys can see. This guy should just come right off. But nothing happens like that in this lifetime, so maybe I gotta push it out from here. And just like that, guys, we were finally able to pry it off. This is what it looks like when it's open. And as you can see, there's adhesive here and here that we're gonna have to remove. So that way, when we put it back on, it obviously sticks to the, its new application. I'm gonna wipe this down really quick, wipe that down one more time, and then we'll be good to go. You'll notice too on the back side that the new holes are here. And this is where you're gonna put those screw covers back on. So if you remember, we originally had taken these guys off, right? Looks just like this. Now we're gonna put them back on according to the directions. Go in here so you guys can see. Put it basically with the washer down. Put it over the hole. Give it a little press. And then we'll firmly push it in and make sure that it's seated. And now it should never move anywhere ever again. But between the adhesion that it has on it and now this to kind of lock it in place, should be good. Next, we're going to be placing the adhesive strips that it came with in the same format that it was on this guy, right? So it's 3 strips. You're gonna see one line is gonna go here, and one here. I'll remove anything that's still there, but I just think those are scratches from when I was removing it. So my bad, but at least it didn't do any damage on the exterior. That looks 1,000,000 times better now, especially removing that chrome. So, I mean, you could barely see it now. I definitely need to get that emblem in black already. It needs to come in, but check that out. I mean, man, does that look good now. We're just gonna let it sit here, do its thing. It'll get more sticky. It's gonna get hotter, so it should have no problem. But I mean, now that looks real good. So that does it for today's episode, right? We finally got the badge on. I told you guys I was gonna do it this week. Got it done. Sorry, that's an airplane. Let's wait for that to pass by, actually. It's finally done. No more chrome, no more nothing. The airplane just passed, so thank you. That's it, right? I hope you guys enjoyed what I got from the event. I was super excited for it. It's finally nice to have that thing unlocked without all the hassle of having to do all the shipping and all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed what I was able to share with you guys. I tried to record as much as I possibly could. Next week, everybody keep their fingers crossed, right? Keep your fingers crossed for those blankets to get in. If they do, that means down pipe, front pipe go on, and then we get ready for that dyno. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm hoping for. If not, next 1 or 2 videos to be, one, giving you a breakdown of everything that I put on the car, my thoughts, where I stand at, was it worth it, was it not? Were some of the bolt downs that I could have done, did I shed too much money in certain areas? Should I just held back and got one a different brand? I'll give you all the info and my opinions on all of that. I'll also do a full breakdown if you guys are interested, and pricing, right? I'm not here to hide anything. So I'll give you the full price of the car, what all the parts costed, what it took to get to this point, and we'll kind of review all of that as well. And then you guys let me know, did I pay too much? Did I pay too little? Was I just right? Would you guys pay that amount for this kind of car? And then for obviously all the bolt-ons and then the tuning and the dyno to get it to where it's at today. So that should be the next 1 or 2 videos, guys, if I can't get these blankets in here by next weekend. So be on the lookout for it, all right? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You know that it helps the channel. The channel is growing. So for everybody that's been subscribing as of late, thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate it. It's heading in the right direction, right? Which means since it keeps growing, that means I gotta buy another build. But stay tuned for that because there are some options I'm looking at. Outside of that, I'll end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I get to see you on the dyno real soon so we can put some real power down. And as always, cógelo con take it easy, because I'm out.